Alright, so look at this first property. It's real close to town, like real close to town. If you look off to the right there is this knob, spruce knob, and it's real close to town here. Going out 220. Let's see here, headed, I guess, southwest, more or less south. Okay, here's the beginning of the property, off to the right here. And going on, boy, that's pretty steep. Okay. Oh, wait, here's the beginning of the property. Okay. Or maybe that's the end of the property. It's pretty steep, pretty sloped, kind of exposed, but close to town. Kind of cool. I wonder if we can stop right up here. Yeah. Frosty bun. That's it right over there, right?
Yep.
And it extends into the tree line, past the tree line there.
Yeah, up into the tree, there's a bunch of nice sized maples actually right there.
Yeah.
Kind of neat.
And it's like on the edge of, what is that called? Spruce knob?
I think it's Trimble's knob.
Trimble's knob.
But, yeah. It used to be a volcano, they claim. So.
Maybe there's a cave in there, right?
Yeah, maybe. But it kind of runs right up this fence line right here.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So somebody ran some cattle in here.
Yeah.
Huh. But the Frosty Bun is out of it's out of business right now.
It is, yeah.
All right. Well, that is close to town. All right.
Yeah. So, and on the back side, I'm not sure, but you may be able to. And I can...
Okay. Well, that's the property we were looking at down through here, and now we're headed back into town right now. So that's what we're up to. There's the sign that shows it. Over here is what's opposite. Very nice. We have some amazing pastures going on there. A little bit of farming going on there. Coming into town, man, you can almost walk it. Not a very isolated area. So, I mean, there's pluses and minuses to being close to the town. He said that maybe up on the back, we might be able to get some water from the town water going on there. I got a little sign going. So we're coming in on 220. That's how close we are. That's pretty close. All right, so we're again here at the flashing light, and we're gonna head it out towards the entrance to the other property. He said we should probably cruise down into the church parking lot or something to that effect. I don't know what he meant by that, but we'll see. So here we are going out. Franklin's 22 miles away. You can sort of see so one good thing is I don't see a bunch of Trump signs out here. I don't know. We're kind of like still in the rural part of the world. I don't know how many rednecks are in here. And maybe it's all of them are. I don't know. But I don't see them. So that's good. And you can see out here there's a lot of farming going on here. A lot of beef. Cow, calf, probably. Hey. Out there in the distance, there is another. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to ask him if that is a tree farm or what that is. It's off there. See them? That looks like it might be the beginnings of a little orchard. So keep going out here, boogieing along. Past Hilltop Drive. There's the little pasture land in the valley, and more mountains around. Creek bed going on in there. Out, so I have to see how this goes. Oh man, it's pretty. So I would mount this on my windshield, but it's a bitch to get it off. I can't believe I really struggled to get that thing unmounted. So I don't really relish the thought of going through that again. So I'm holding the camera once again. Let's see here. Looks like they're doing a little work on the road here. So they got a single lane. The good news is they have a stoplight. It's Straight Creek, East Branch. I think that runs through this property. I think this property is over here, but let us continue on. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna make the turn. Go up in here. Alright, how cool. Could probably just walk it. Alright. Ah. Alright, so this is...
So where they were widening the bridge,
Yeah.
that's part of the property too.
Okay.
The county, can't remember the deal or whatever, and I have all the plats for it.
Okay.
But they took a little bit of land, and it was done previously before my listing, so it's the same amount of acreage. It didn't change the acreage. It's already been done.
Yeah.
But it was just to widen the bridge.
So I saw a straight creek going around there. I saw it labeled anyway.
Yep.
Down
And then
there
it keeps going up there, so that sliver.
Okay.
But I don't know how much you're into hiking.
Yeah, let's walk.
It's a really neat property.
Yeah. I don't know how far I'll hike either,
Sure.
but...
Well, most of it's pretty flat.
Yeah.
Until you get to about 150 feet from the river, and then there's a little steep. Not real. You can drive down with a vehicle, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, so this is the structure that was on the
pictures. Yeah. So most of the infrastructure is right here.
yeah,
She
okay.
She has agreed, like, she has it, I don't know if it's still valid. I think she had 2 perk sites, so she used the top one.
Okay.
And so this has a 3-bedroom septic.
Okay.
It has a well and 200 amp electrical.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Cool.
And she just used it to come hang out, and it's nothing fancy.
Right. Just a place to hang your hat.
Yeah.
So cool. Small bed. Another small bed.
And then a little toilet in the back that's plumbed into the septic. And it's winterized currently.
Sure.
So her friend Perry Hupper is one of the local plumbers, and so he does all that for her.
Pretty sweet.
Smells a little more musty than it did last time I was in
Yeah, well.
here.
It's
It's what it is. Right?
yeah, right. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we got a 200 amp electric right here. We got water.
Water. So she does have a well,
Okay.
and
There it
it's
is.
only about 2 gallons per minute.
Okay.
But it'll run a house. Won't run much more than a house.
Sure. Not looking for a barn.
Yeah.
What structure is that?
That was the old outhouse that
Oh,
was here, and
okay.
she just left it.
Okay.
And I don't know what's been rummaging through it.
I'll let you explore that.
That's quite the bee's nest.
Is it? What the hell is that? Oh,
I
yeah.
guess they built it from here. They come up under here.
Hell yeah. There you go. Got our own bees.
Yep. So yeah, the wind probably did that, is my guess.
Yeah.
We had some good wind the other day.
All right.
And I put a trail camera out here just for the fun of it, just because there's cell service on most of the property here, which is kind of unique for Highland.
Sure.
And so I put a cellular camera, and basically you got deer, squirrels, turkeys, and one regular fox.
Really?
He travels. I have like, I don't know, probably 50 pictures of the fox. So he just runs back and forth. I don't know what he's doing.
Being foxy.
Yeah.
Any coyotes?
Maybe one picture of a coyote, yeah.
Okay.
But the fox is the regular one. And then every once in a while I'll get a random person hiking it, but maybe they saw the listing and,
Okay.
you know, came for a walk.
Sure.
One of the deer moved from my camera. It's right there on that tree there. Straight ahead. He tipped it over, so all my pictures are at an angle. But yeah, there was like, in this particular area, I didn't get it out soon enough, but there was really big buck rubs.
Oh yeah. Stripping his bark a little.
Yeah. Well, they were, I guess, a licking branch, and they like those trees there, and so they come and visit that little grove of trees for whatever reason.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
So right over here is where it drops down to the river, and then this path goes all the way around and follows it too.
So it's circular?
Yeah.
Would you want to walk it?
Sure.
Is it very far?
No, it's not real far.
Okay.
You can kind of see what they're doing over here. So there's another entrance permit, which I don't know how it quite works because they have it all tore up down there.
Uh-huh.
But she does have another entrance permit if you would want another entrance down by the bridge that would come into the property down here. So she has that as well.
It's available.
It's available. Or if down the road someone wants to get rid of it and says, hey, I'm going to sell it in 2 parcels.
Right,
It would be a possibility.
Is there any easement or anything like that on it?
No, the only easements that are on the property are utility easements.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they all run down 220. So
they're down
your
by the
power and your telephone and the road.
Sure.
Nothing else.
And it is licensed, or is it agricultural?
So
I
think it's zoned
zoning. Yeah, that's something.
low density residential. You can see over the edge here, but this is where the trail comes around. But I think where the other entrance permit is like right there. So they would have to revise. I'm not sure what. Once they're done working on the bridge, they're gonna have to redo some stuff.
Interesting. So would they have to put in the entrance, or?
I think no.
Okay.
I mean, I think they would have to. I'm not sure how that works.
Seems like they'd have to account for it in the road.
Yeah, and they might.
That would be pretty cool.
I should talk to them. It would be cool to have, come and just be able to jump across Straight Creek and come over here.
Yeah.
Come up.
All right. So then, how's it go?
Yeah, that's what it is. Well, yeah, right there. So you're Robin Kemp?
Knopp. K-N-O-P-P.
Knopp. Robin Knopp.
Yeah. There's a bunch of us over in Stanton.
Okay. And is that where you came from? Because I was like, I saw a Virginia Beach number.
Well, I came from Virginia Beach.
Okay.
But I originally was in Stanton.
Okay.
Just moved down to the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I have some friends that live on Chesapeake Boulevard.
Oh yeah.
Or a friend now. Her husband passed away.
Oh.
But They bought it, I don't know, 45 years ago.
There you go.
And it was just like, oh, it's a quiet street.
It ain't quiet now.
And now she's like, I can't even back out of my house.
Yeah. Are you from this area, or?
Well, I'm originally from Alberta, Canada.
Oh, well, there you go.
But I've been here
What the
for
heck
15
brought you
years.
here?
Yeah, I say the good Lord.
Uh-huh.
We bought a gas station down here.
Uh-huh.
Some of our friends called us, and they knew things weren't going good in Alberta.
Uh-huh.
So like, hey, do you want to check out Virginia? And I said, well, I don't want to run a gas station, but that's what I ended up doing.
So, you have the Mennonite look.
Yeah, I am a Mennonite.
Okay,
Yep.
all right.
So this is a steep hill. It's well worth the view at the bottom.
Okay, well, let's wander down there. I'm not in any giant hurry.
Yeah. You pause whenever you want to. So.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm Mennonite pastor back here.
Oh.
We have a little outreach church. And,
There you go.
going real well.
I used to sell milk replacer,
Okay.
and I sold it all up and around in Pennsylvania.
Okay, yeah.
So I was on quite a number of farms
Yeah.
up there.
Yep.
Plus, there's a lot of Mennonite out here.
Yeah.
The cheese shop.
Yeah. Yep.
I really enjoyed that. I remember when that started. It
Okay.
started out of the back of this guy's house.
Okay.
And then it got so popular, he said, no, I can't do this. You
Yeah.
know? So he moved it on, and now it's like a tourist attraction.
Yeah. Yeah, so, having a Mennonite faith, I took the tobacco, the alcohol, the lottery, everything out of the gas station.
Okay.
And if you know anything about gas stations,
You're working it hard. You better have cheap gas.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
So yeah, I went with cheap gas, and we put a bakery and deli in the back.
Okay, all right.
We did different stuff to compensate. But,
Where is your gas station? Not this one. The one that
it
I
was
was at?
the one in McDowell, Mountain
Oh,
Oasis.
yeah. I saw that coming through. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, so this is part of the property?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Wow. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Hey, look.
Check that out.
That's awesome.
Does it go across or is it stop? Yeah? So like that part also?
Well, at the V, actually, it's up by the road here.
Yeah.
It is right here. So where the water cross that Y
Right?
is right here, and it goes way back. It follows the river back up that hollow, quite a ways. I mean, that's probably 200 yards.
So we're like right here.
Yes.
Wow. Cool. That's pretty special. That is special.
And he put it needs to be cleared out a little bit, but there's almost like a little pond up here where they made a path across.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, you can drive down here.
Yep, you could bring your Jeep all the way down here.
This is isolated back in here.
Yep.
You got a picnic table.
Yep.
Somebody was enjoying it. Wait, does it go across there?
No.
No, okay,
Well,
it stops here?
Right down there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, so it stops at the creek here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it follows the creek, so the creek stays on it.
Yeah. I see.
So
yeah.
it goes quite a ways back that way.
So it goes down that way.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Is there a path, you think, or?
Not much of one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And you can kind of behind that camper, you can drop back in and look over the river there. It's steeper off the back. I mean, this is the most accessible probably part of the river, and it wouldn't be hard to put a path
right down through there.
right down through there. Yeah.
I wonder if this floods.
It's a heavy picnic table, but
Oh
yeah, I don't
well, it's still there. Is it chained down?
think.
Okay. It doesn't really.
I am guessing at times water will get up here,
Okay.
but it's going to be like your 50-year flood.
Okay.
Because this straight creek, it, yeah, my friend lives down the road, and it's incredible what it has done at times.
Oh, really?
How high it's got. Yeah.
Considering you're out, kind of almost at the headwaters right here, you know.
Yeah,
you
here
think-
it's probably better than where he's at with all the streams. It keeps feeding into it.
Wow. I wonder, do they stock it?
So the previous owner before my client did stock it, and one of those floods of which I was talking about came through and washed all his trout down, and it kind of frustrated him.
I'll bet.
Yeah. So it was kind of bad timing on. It was just luck of the draw. He stocked, and the big storm came through.
Sometimes the state will stock these things too.
Yeah.
You have to do something about that. Wow. Okay. Cool.
But yeah, it's just super tranquil down here. Like when I saw this, I'm like, it's like out of a storybook kind of.
Yeah. Oh, that's a little slice right here. Cool.
And I'll send you this map if you want.
Yeah, cool. I think I saw it on. It might even be on the one of the websites.
Okay.
Yeah. I agree with you. Well worth the effort.
I guess we could have grabbed her hiking sticks.
Yeah. Nice little walk. Oh, coming into this little community, there was a house that had out in its field a bunch of what looked to me like fruit trees.
Okay.
You know anything about that? Is that like popular up here? It seems to me like I've seen more than one of those.
I'm not sure which one you're talking about. But
Oh,
I mean,
coming in off to the right, these green
oh, right.
stick
Okay.
poles looking things.
Yep, I'll tell you what that is.
What is that?
So, it's government grants
Uh-huh.
and it's wetlands.
Uh-huh.
And so what they did is if you fence your livestock out of the wetland, and they'll plant trees, and they give you a certain species of tree that you have to plant, then they will pay you for a watering system for your animals to keep them out of the wetlands.
Wow.
So it's a government grant,
Okay.
and you have to plant a certain amount of trees and follow their guidelines,
Right.
and it's to protect the wetlands.
Cool.
Yeah.
I saw that on another property I was looking at on Egyptian Point.
Yep.
Way out there.
Yep.
Going out 84 and then took a
Yeah, Egypt.
yeah.
Little Egypt.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. I haven't been to that one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know, but it's pretty far out there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
came,
it's a long ways out.
it was like in the height of the snowstorm.
All right. If you could call it snow this time.
Yeah, well, no, not this one. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cool.
Yeah, I was out on that mountain, and 2 fighter jets flew over me like, they felt like they were 200 feet above me.
Oh,
I
man.
was right at the top, I could hear the whizzing coming. It was pretty cool.
Wow. Yeah.
It's like the National Guard's training thing
Oh yeah.
through there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an MOA, I think.
Yep.
Speaking of which,
Yep.
there's a little airport here.
Yep. Owned by a heat wall.
Really?
Yeah, I sold it to one of my friends. Oren Heatwall is the owner of it.
Wait.
Hannah Field.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
I have a small plane,
Okay. Yeah.
and
He lets people fly in there, and then I think he built a little campground area.
yeah, it says on there camping. I was
Yep.
like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I have. It's not really a plane that's designed for
Grass.
like rough country
Yeah.
flying.
Yeah.
It has to have a pretty good strip. So,
Well, it's a long strip. It's a nice strip.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. It is grass, but it's long, and he keeps it up fairly well.
Cool.
So they were flying in big planes.
Chicken right there.
Yep. During one of the wars, and I can't remember what for.
Oh, really?
But it was, yeah.
Well, then, hey, I should ask him if he's had any, like Saratogas in there, or
Yeah, I don't know.
Cherokee 6, or any of that.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. You know him.
Yeah, he's like, Dave, I've always wanted an airport. Like, you can get it for the right price, I'll buy it. So we just made the guy an offer.
He was like, thank
and
you.
he took it. And I'm like, oh, there you go. But yeah, he's a hobby flyer. Him and his boys. Him and his son.
Oh,
They'll
cool.
have fly-ins and stuff. And,
Yeah. Well, dang. I wonder. Think we could go over and look at it?
yeah.
That would be really cool. Maybe just say hi.
I don't know if he's there. I mean, it's kind of just comes and goes.
Sure.
So.
But his name, I mean, I'm sure his number's on the paperwork. That,
Yeah. If we go over, you can take a picture of his gate. It's on the gate as well.
Yeah.
And if you don't find it there, I can give you his cell number.
Yeah. No, I'm sure. I'm sure I can run across it. But if not, I'll be in touch. He would know if it's.
Yeah, there's been some like twin prop
Yeah.
planes in there.
Yeah. There you go. And that would be. You know.
He cut down some trees because I didn't like the way it laid when he first got it.
Yeah.
You'd kind of have to start taking off, and if your plane was having difficulties, he's like, could clip some top of trees. He cleared out another
Okay.
good little ways.
Does it like fall off at the end? Any chance?
Yeah, both ways, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
My other friend just started flying.
Oh yeah.
Co-pastor. Well, he's been flying for about a year now, and he got a new plane out of North Dakota.
Oh
And he
really?
was flying at home with his instructor,
Uh-huh.
and the altimeter quit working. So they're going off of their notebook, like their iPad, and which isn't the most accurate. So he said when they were making some pretty fast landings because they didn't want to stall it.
Right.
And then he took it out by himself when he got home, and the landing gear wouldn't come out. And he's like, you can manually crank it down, but he's like, it makes you rethink stuff when you come in for a landing, and it says landing gear's not down. And you have to like recalibrate all your thinking process.
You got to start thinking, oh, how do I bring that down
Yeah.
again? Yeah. Yeah.
So
Huh. Well, do you know what kind of plane he got, or is it? How many does it hold?
It's a Cessna, but it'll hold 6.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a 180 then.
Yeah, I think it is a 180.
That's a nice.
Yep.
Nice plain overhead wing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
They had the model about 2 below it.
Okay. Well, I mean, if it holds 6, yeah. The 172 only holds 4.
Yeah, he had a 172.
Oh, okay.
And
he wanted to go up.
He wanted to be able to hold his family.
Right.
When he flew. So.
That's 180.
Yeah.
182. All right. Cool.
So the septic lays down over there. So
oh yeah, I see.
I can't remember who all I talked to, but if you wanted to put a cabin back there, which you could off the road, then you'd need a pump system to pump it up to the tank. Because the tank's just right back here.
All right.
So.
Well, they make those pumps that one.
Yeah, it's not bad. I just don't like pumps on my septic.
Yeah, right. Right. Cool. Come on. All right, here we are. We're cruising out of the airport. If you look off to the right, you might be able to see the edge of it. Cruising on back. Very nice grass strip, well maintained. This guy obviously is into what he does, and they have hangars and space if I wanted it. So hey, that's just icing on the cake. All right, so I'm going to head it on back. Headed on back to Monterey. Very nice. Dave was very nice heat wall. And so he sold the present owner of this airport, he sold it to the present owner. So how cool is that? So he knows him. And it's just kind of interesting to have a personal connection to somebody who owns the airport. Very nice, though. I bet I could land my plane there. I don't know if I should, though, but I'm sure it would be okay. And they have campgrounds in the back, so you can just come fly in and hang out, and it's beautiful, gorgeous facilities, and they have their own personal house there, so that's kind of cool as well. Monterey, interesting town. Dave is Mennonite. How interesting that is. So I might just go back into town and see about getting maybe something to eat, and Dave's family owns a gas station. And he said being a Mennonite, he took alcohol and tobacco and gambling out of the gas station. So he said that's kind of tough. I said, "Oh, you better have cheap gas and something else." And he said, "Yeah, we got cheap gas, and they have like a bakery in the back of it." So I'll definitely have to stop through there and just see how it is. Okay, we're back into Monterey here. I think I will make tracks back to Churchville. I'll take you back across the mountain. It's a pretty cool little drive. So the Highland Maple Festival, 2nd and 3rd weekends of March. So I'm gonna have to get up here. High's Restaurant, apparently a nice local hangout. There's somebody on his motorcycle eating at the High's, I'm sure. Okay. So I'm gonna make tracks for Churchville. Probably I'll hang out there. Maybe I'll take Philip up for a meal up at the village restaurant. All right, so this is coming out of the mountain and going up the way. Talking to Dave, he said he started the property on the higher side, and so that means there's probably some room to wheel and deal for the price of the land. But it is pretty special, at least that part of it was. I don't think you could build down on the river, but you certainly could have like a very nice picnic area. You could even have a little campsite down there. And the only thing that concerns me is there's a lot of road noise right there. Sadly, it's not very far. It's not very far at all off the road. So there's a lot of road noise. All right. Well, this is going up the mountain here. One of them. Try and get over to McDowell. It's interesting. If you come up on the back of somebody and you're like you're pushing them a little bit, they will pull over and let you by. So it's very interesting. It's 35 miles from Churchville to here to Monterey, so it's not that bad, but it is 35 miles across these mountains, and, so it's significant in that regard. I think McDowell is about 10 miles outside of Monterey. Switchbacks on here, so you kind of want to be careful with your brakes, because you could easily overdo the brakes on this. So on the motorcycle, it's sort of fun. It's sort of nerve-wracking because it's quite twisty, and so you have to like slow down into the curve and then you accelerate out of the curve, that's fun. That part's fun. It's a very active process. It's, you don't really you can't just take your mind off of it. You have to keep track of what you're doing. And even on a Jeep, I mean, you still want to be a little bit careful. When I was driving up here, there was some water on the road, and it's been icy. It's been cold enough to freeze. So you're always like thinking to yourself, well, is that frozen water? Because if it is, that would not be fun. Meanwhile, some guy in a truck from West Virginia just goes barreling by me. I was like, dang. I mean, he was pedal to the metal the whole way. Cruising down the road here. So we went across 3 mountains. I wonder, is there a 4th? Or do we just go through the valley? Because if you look in front of us, that looks like a mountain. Yeah, so that's the 4th mountain. And George Washington National Forest, it backs up to our, well, not exactly, it's close to the back of our property though. Yep, mountain number 4. Legitimate twisty turnies. It might be tough bringing your RV up through here, and I don't know that I'd want to do it on a regular basis. This is the kind of road that you kind of want to go down once and say, phew, glad that's done. There we go. They've got that 16 acres listed as $239. I agree with Dave. I think that's a little on the higher side. The question is how much would I be willing to buy it for? And I would have to say that's a super good question. The infrastructure is there. That's pretty cool, but it's there on the front end of the property, so it's not like you couldn't exactly get off the highway very easily. He said you'd have to put a pump in for your septic system, and I don't know if I like that idea. Oh yeah, here we go. Yep. winter storm coming on Monday. Today is Friday. I'm super glad I was able to go into work and finish up my work and then jump in the car and drive out here. So that's, it is doable. Man, I don't know. It's kind of like Tom's property in that it's pretty cool. It's got some neat stuff on it, but it's probably the kind of place that only I would like. So I don't know if it's something that would be worth the investment. Although land, it is land, and I feel like this area is kind of like waiting to blossom. It just depends on how much you like it. Yeah. 17 miles to Churchville. Going down the back side of this mountain, and shall we call this number 4? It's really probably all the same mountain. It's just 4 of them. 4 foothills, 4 hills, 4 mountain valleys. Looking at my GPS map, and there's some major cutbacks coming up here. This one. This one. Still quite the view. Ooh, damn. That was a rock. It's a good thing we got a tall Jeep. That would have been not fun. I couldn't believe that. That's like a rock. Ooh, somebody's going to take out their oil pan on that one. Turning on my driving lights because we still got some time, some daylight. It's getting a little bit more dark. Mountain number 4. I think that's it for the mountains. don't know. That Little Egypt spot might be well worth looking at again. Because that is out of the way. That is way out of the way. So, you know, you have to think about this, and you say in for a penny, in for a pound. I mean, if you want to have property that's way the hell out of the way, this is not it. It's just a long way to get here. And then there is that one little spot that is special. That is a special spot. It's the running stream right there. But I would want to have a spot where I could be outside and not have to listen to the road traffic. And that's not that spot. That's not it. Well, that one spot is, but not where that trailer is. Not where all the utilities are. All those utilities are not in a spot that's away from the road. You heard it. It's on the camera. You can hear it on the video. I have to give that, you know, that's a little bit disconcerting right there. I might have to keep looking. Little Egypt is that's way out there. I wonder if it would lend itself to a solar setup, an off-the-grid solar setup. Because then, you know, that might work. You'd have to, I mean, to put in a well is about $15,000. That's what he said. So it's $15,000 for that well, and then alright, so $15,000 for the well. Shoot, I should go down in there. That's a potential campground right there. Dang. Bradley Pond is a campground area. Let's go down in there. I've seen that on the camping list. I just didn't know how far back it is. So look at that. Bradley Pond, Elkhorn Lake, North River Campgrounds. Let's just go in there and see what's in there. This is, so far, I could take an RV in here. This would be an RV-able thing. Alright. Bradley Pond, 1/4 mile up here. 1/4 mile somewhere. Where would it be? Oh, okay. Picnic site. Alright. Let's just see what we got. Bradley Pond. Back here. Alright, this is definitely doable, but is it worth it? Guessing you could tough it out on any one of these little spots, but it's probably more like this is where the high schoolers bring their girlfriends. That's my guess. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so you bring your big old RV back in here. Oh man, this is kind of primitive. A little bit primitive. Those guys are enjoying the hell out of it. Look at the little Sprinter van back here. I could bring my motorcycle back in here into the Bradley Pond area. What's down there? Is that that's the bathroom, I suspect. Let's go look. Kind of primitive. Yeah, there it is, man. People fishing back here. It might be worth taking a look. Certainly worth taking a leak. All right, hang on. Yeah. Okay, here we are at Bradley's Pond in February, end of February. You can see it's all frozen over. I hiked up here. Down there's my truck. Kind of a cool little campground. It's a bit of a trek to get up here. There is a primitive campgrounds. In other words, it's boondocking, except for there is a bathroom here at the end. It's probably not well connected. There's people fish in the area, but I think they're fishing this little creek because there's no that's frozen. How's it going? Pond's frozen. I don't know if you knew that already.
We're gonna go try over here at the little waterfall area.
Oh.
Yeah, I tried walking on that.
Oh, you tried to get out there?
Yeah. Just for
yeah.
just to try.
You're brave.
It'd be cold worse day. We got a hot tent up there, like with a wood stove in the tent. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, you guys camped out here?
Yes,
oh, that's beautiful, man. You guys have a sweet looking campground there.
Right?
Yeah. You go. That looks like fun. I might have to do this.
You have a good day, brother.
Yeah, you do the same.
You have a good day.
Yep, catch something. So some nice people out here enjoying the hell out of their campground. They got a nice campground. It's like they ain't messing around. Like they're here for a week, I'm sure. All right. I'm gonna check out the bathroom. Did you see that one kid fell in the water on the pond? That's not what I call a wise decision. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. Here's the men's side. Yeah, it's just a pit toilet, man. Yeah, I might just might try to find something else. Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, I'm back. You can see I hiked out to Bradley's Pond. Wonder what Elkhorn Lake looks like. Oh, crap, just dropped my sunglasses. I don't really need sunglasses. Let's go back out to the road. Yeah, that's a primitive bathroom there. That's those pit toilets, man. Yikes. I guess they are what they are. Camping out here is pretty damn reasonable. It might even be free, I'm not sure. How cool. That's a pretty cool looking pond. I mean, that's pretty good size. I bet in the summertime it's a lot of fun to go swimming and rafting. Rafting would be a lot of fun. And fishing it would be even more fun. And they stock it with trout, so yay. I've seen Bradley's Pond on some of the campsites, because I was looking at what's available out here, and that's one of them. I wonder how far Elkhorn Lake is. Maybe I will see. Okay, here we are at the farm, headed out, headed down the road here. You can see the snow is gone on February 28th, so it's the last day of February. Let's see, the rivers has at least got some water in it now. It's full, but not. Yeah. Okay. Got some healthy looking bamboo going on here. Amazingly. Oh. There they are. Riding down the road. Elisa's daughters, Billy's family. They're checking the mail. I'm going round them. It's a gorgeous day today, 55 degrees. Makes me wish I had brought my motorcycle. Oh, check it out. I wonder if that's the mail. Probably is. probably why they paved the road. They didn't really pave it, but they kind of did. It's like a crusher run with some oil in it or tar. They laid down some kind of precursor that looks really good, actually. Oh, there goes a little chipmunk. Huh. I haven't seen chipmunks out here. Well, I don't know. It's been a while. Yep, delivering his mail. At least there's mail delivery service. That's kind of cool. Got a little dog walking going on here. Licensed in Virginia. Okay, keep going. I think I'll stop up here in Stanton and put in my I'm going to put in, I have a dash cam, I think, that I should mount, or at least investigate, and see if I can use it to, keep track of what's going on up front. Here we are in Churchville. Maybe I'll go over and get some chocolate covered pretzels like my sweetie loves. Traffic this morning on a Saturday morning. Village Pizza 2. That's where we tend to go to our me and Philip go to eat dinner. It's pretty reasonable, it's local, and they make a very nice stromboli. Alright, back in here. Some guy doing some community service, I'm sure. That's right. Here's the Churchville Mills Shop. I think they're open. Yeah, it says open. I'm gonna go in there and get me some of those chocolate covered pretzels. Okay. Oh yeah, beautiful day here in the neighborhood. Not very many people though, which is okay.